I'm from Egypt.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam rahmatullah.
I have a question.
Yes, akhi.
I make a discussion or argument to be more accurately with my friend. He told me that nowadays, in the bad economic situation in most of countries, he told me you don't have to have children nowadays, but your wife should use contraception because you may not can to feed your children. You don't have enough money. But I have another opinion. I told him that we should trust in Allah and we should work, and inshallah God will give us money and will make us able to feed them.
Okay.
So I wanted to know who is the correct, me or my friend?
Okay. How much you will give me?
What?
How much will you give me if I say that
I
you're
will pray
correct?
for you.
طيب.
I will pray for you,
I will answer you, Akh Islam.
Thank you.
Barakallah fiqh. Islam's question is crystal clear. A friend of his and a lot of the people nowadays among the Muslims who do not have strong Islamic knowledge, they have even not the sufficient amount of knowledge of Allah Azza wa Jal. They don't know their Lord. So nowadays they look at life as numbers. So my income is so and so, my expenditure is so and so, which means that I have left so and so savings or I have to borrow at the end of the month. What do? Oh, I get married, I have to stop reproduction. So my wife has to take contraceptives, we must not have children at all, or maybe have one every 20 years. Why is that? The resources of the universe are far less than 10, 20 years ago. The resources on earth, we don't have enough food, we don't have clean air, we don't have so and so and so, subhanallah. These people don't know Allah Azza wa Jal to begin with. And it is Allah Azza wa Jal who created us and who gave us this universe. And He told us that I have made everything in it for you. Yet we doubt His provisions. We doubt His ability to provide for us, and we depend and we choose instead to depend on our own selves, on our own powers and intellect and resources, and this is where we fail miserably. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, reproduce, have a lot of children, because on the day of judgment, I will boast about my nation among the other nations. So now He is instructing us to reproduce. Didn't Allah tell him that the resources will be short as they claim, and the air would be polluted, and the rivers, there will be droughts? The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wassalam, that you should marry a woman who is known to be kind and nice and from a producing family. Her sisters, her cousins, etc., they all have a lot of children. And likewise, there are so many hadiths that encourage this. So at the end of the day, I'm a Muslim. Maybe if you're an atheist, maybe if you're a non-Muslim, you find it easy to challenge. But for Muslims, they could have no room for discussion over this topic. Allah is the provider. So you think that you use contraceptives and you have one child, and you think you can provide for a child? We've seen people in poor areas having 5, 10, 15 children, and they're all, mashallah, go to bed with a full stomach, they're happy. I know a lot of families that have 10 children and above, who the majority of them are high quality children. They are medical doctors, engineers, pilots, businessmen. So where did this idea come from? This idea came from the enemies of Islam. So the less Muslims there are, the greater and the easier it is for them to control us. And this is not according to Islam. So, brother Islam, as agreed before, you win, my friend. Definitely Allah is a provider. You do what Allah tells you to do, and Allah takes care of everything else. And do not listen to those who say or doubt that Allah can provide for you because they have issues. May Allah Azza wa Jal guide them all.